Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosh. Today is what is the date? 21st of November, 2025. Um, what an incredible sales month we're having, sales week. Really is something. Wow, what can I say? Thanks to everyone for promoting like crazy. This has been a phenomenal month for traffic. And what can I say? Let's tell all the new members about Worldprofit. I saw a commercial on TV, actually on Golf Channel, and it said the internet started in 1996. And I thought, no, it didn't. It started in about the end of 93 to mid 94. It was kind of forming, and then in the end of 94, that's when the internet started. So they missed a year and a bit. So you almost want to phone them and say, I was there, I know. We started worldprofit.com in 1995. So good for us. Anyways, I thought that was kind of funny. I got out of the military after 10 years when I was 29 years old. I went in, I signed up right out of high school, and 19 years old, started at military college for a 4-year degree in physics, and got out and flew aircraft. I've flown a lot. And my last posting was as an instructor pilot on the jet trainers. And it was awesome. It was great. And they offered early retirement. So I took it. Why not? I could easily go anywhere and fly for commercial airliners because I had a lot of hours. This just happened. It was the internet. It was, it was an incredible thing. So what we learned, from creating this business, was about a year into it, things weren't things weren't really going along as well as we had hoped. And the reason was because we weren't generating leads. We were basically just doing what most of you folks do: is here's my link, go for it. And we were doing that, and people were just leaving. They were, I don't want that, and then they go on to the next thing. And that's the same thing with sending out something like, go buy this. People, yeah, you'll send people there, there's no doubt about that, but you won't sell anything. What happens, especially in this age, this age, is people, they're quick, right? They want their TikTok video, they want their little Twitter bleep, and they read the headlines, and that's it. So what you want to do is you want to give something away for free, and that will be very interesting to people because they say, well, of course I'd like some free advertising, or I would like some free ebooks. I like the one I'm seeing, but it's for free, no strings attached. Sure, I'll sign up. Well, now you've got their attention, but secretly we've put them on a list. They're now members of Worldprofit. What we do that's unique is we share those signups with you, put them in your prospect management system, and from there, excuse me, we can both use those leads. Then you can send them your affiliate program because they're on your list too. They're on my list, they're on your list. And it's such a simple thing, something that we didn't know. I don't think any entrepreneurs really know that. It's a complicated system. It really is, mentally. I don't mean like software wise, it's all automated. But mentally, it's hard for people to wrap their head around that concept. And believe me, I have on my other screen here how many 1,389 discussions with Sophia by dealers, or sorry, silver members, platinum members, and associates. 1,389 conversations. And if I told you the sort of the theme of it all, you won't believe me, but I'm going to tell you anyways. People are absolutely lost when it comes to running a business online. They absolutely lost. They don't have the faintest idea. And that's why a lot of these other businesses are just raking in the dough. because they take them in and they just say, listen, you can make millions, you can make thousands a day, all that stuff. And based on these conversations I'm seeing, oh, you'll rope a lot of suckers in, right? They don't know anything. So what we're trying to do is get everyone in and say, listen, the process is very simple. It's going to be difficult to wrap around, but if you trust us and just go through the motions, it'll work great. Number one, go to the training, click the start here button, watch and do those 2 videos. They're right here. They're so easy to find. You just simply click on start here. Okay. And they'll come up. The whole area here is what you should be, absorbing these videos, letting them in, following them and doing them. You can pause them. They're on YouTube. There's ebooks there. You can see every single thing that you need to do just to get started is in these 2 videos. And you have to promote. Of course, everybody wants to put in their ads. Of course, you've got your diamond rotator, traffic blaster, your Ruby solos. That's fine. Do that. But just accept the fact that that is a very low percentage part of your business. It's all automated traffic, right? It's great that you do it, but we're trying to teach you how to market and promote all the time and bring in fresh leads along with the ones that you'll get from the free promotion. Okay, so the whole idea here is that you're coming in and you're learning a process that works, that 99.9999% of all entrepreneurs will not do. They will not do that. It's just, here, you want to buy this. It's like, you do a yard sale, right? You do a yard sale, you just have all your stuff out, people buy it. That's why people are failing at this. They don't understand that there's a process required online. Even for entrepreneurs and regular business, you still have to market and promote. Those people come and buy your garage sale. Yeah, you're getting lucky. That's called organic traffic. They're just driving by, right? Well, we don't have any driving by on the internet. Nobody drives by your website. You have to promote. So get on lesson 3 and stay on it for long enough so that you've gone through the process of promotion. All right. Tell you where to join. We tell you the ads, you copy and paste them. And we tell you to repeat that process. Sophia's been great. Our AI has been great because I understand people didn't want to come in. We used to have our live business center, which was a chat system. And I understand now so much better than I used to that people didn't ask questions in there because it's embarrassing, right? You're in front of everybody. You feel like people are watching you ask questions. And I get it, because it's a public chat group. But with Sophia, their AI, we're getting dozens every day of questions and, oh, I don't know about this, and where do I find this? Somebody said, where do I find the landing pages to promote? And Sophia said, you go here on this menu, you click this, go, and then they're gone. Good. Things like that. And I'm not talking about 1 or 2. We're talking about hundreds of people being supported now by AI. So it's fantastic. People are actually, getting laser guided into what they should be doing. Okay. Contact support for your bonuses. That has also been awesome. Really good. I should add to this slide, use your report card. Your report card will tell you everything. It will ground you and set you as to what you need to do. And you click it right here. It's the second one down. Just go to where your image is and click on report card. It is so easy to follow. It just tells you everything. These are all your freebies. This is your membership, the lesson you're on, ad tracker way over there. Then you kind of go down, you can see more and more and more. And if you're not sure what it all means, all you have to do is click on the help video and it will take you through the whole thing. All right. So it's just excellent. Really, really good. So we're here 7 days a week. get a Gmail account. It just helps with everything. You can sign up for stuff. All kinds of places let you sign up with Gmail. When I get I call it the golden day. Um, I haven't had a golden day where I could just focus on one thing for a long time. I'm always busy with other things. But when I get that golden day, I will try to get Gmail connected to our system with the login with your Gmail account. I tried it, and our system is extremely convoluted when somebody logs in and somebody creates an account. So it was challenging, but I will try to do it one day. Proof of the program is simple. It's you. You're in here because this all works. Okay. So important steps to get started are on the very first video. Okay, those are the steps that you need to get started in the program, like setting up your profile and getting to know the member area. That first video will get you through all of that. It'll teach you about your support, how to get your free advertising set up, and it'll talk about the AI and how the AI is actually a sales closer. Okay, we've designed our AI, Sophia, to be not only a tech support for associates, but a sales bot. Okay, so the Sophia is always trying to sell something, right? The silver, the emerald, the platinum, or advertising packages. All right. Don't worry about your associates. That was another thing. A lot of people had asked Sophia, oh, well, what do I do with my associates? And the instruction is let them be. Let them be, because Worldprofit sends a newsletter out every single day on your behalf, right? We don't try to get your associates to log in somewhere else and buy things, right? So we don't do that. When an associate logs in that you've sponsored, anything that they purchase is commission that you get, right? So Levi, it looks like you're having a question period here. I know this off topic. Do you have a product? Do you have a product? No, I don't. No, I never ever have. I've never had a product to promote. Um, are you having problems with vendors? No, I'm not. I haven't. I have not promoted on ClickBank for probably about 6 or 7 years, just because I'm too busy with this business. That's all. You put his system together. Good, good. That's great. Um, don't forget on the top menu, cool tools. It's actually right here. If you go up to your menu up here, let me just hit the back button for a sec. The Biz Builders, click on Biz Builders and scroll down. It's the fifth one down. It's called Cool Tools. If you scroll down a bit, you will find some really cool stuff in here. You can have your own chatbot using number 3, 11 Labs voice powered AI. You can create your own chatbot. They don't even charge you. You can then scroll down and get RoboForm, which is very helpful with passwords. I think I've used it since it came out. It's awesome. It's an excellent piece of software. JitBit Auto Text works on Windows only, but there is another one at the bottom, a little bit lower, for Mac computers. There's also EM Mail Client. These are things that I use every day. And the JitBit, I guess you can call it JitBit for Macs, is down here somewhere. There it is, text expander. And all that means is you type in a few keys. Like I do this for my advertising, AD11, something you would never type. I'm never going to type AD11. So you type AD11, and that means subject line. And what it does is it converts the keystroke to a full subject line. And AD22 is the ad, and then AD33, so on. So it's really good for that. I don't know text expander. I'm sure that works great for Mac computers too. Okay, so that's all there. And let's talk about today, the new menu system. This is the big one. I will have to redo my introduction video because I talk about these two menus. And I knew this would happen because every single time I do a video, I have the modern menu, right? Which is fine. But in that one part of the video, it says, if you want to get the classic menu, do this. So I remove the classic menu. The reason is people come in mobile devices, or handy phones, and the new modern menu works, but the classic one, not so much. So it was time to change. Um, of course, right? And it's easier for me to do my workshops because I'm always showing that menu, and I'd say, well, if you have the classic menu, you can't find it. It's not there. So now, now I've done it. Okay. Are there any questions about that? If not, I know everybody wants to order the modern blog system. Me too. I want to sell it so bad. The only problem is I'm working on some of the stuff with Google. It's scanning the site constantly and finding just subtle indexing issues, right? And they're very minor. I've just moved this across here just for a sec here. I'll show you one, for example, that came up. Let me see if I can find it for us. There you go. So this is an example of just an error that I found. You see, so these are some of the stuff. Do you see how it says sitemap error? Like, it's not really an error. It's just saying you need to fix this. So I can't sell the blog until I get these things perfect because I don't want an imperfect system. However, on the outside, it looks great, as I'll show you. So what you will find is when you go into website management, when you own one, when you purchase one, it will say modern blog, and you can go to it. And then the first thing that you'll see is how to post, right? You're going to be able to post articles right away. And you'll have an AI writer if you need it. It's right here for you, and it will write. I'll probably expand that screen a bit, but you can go into the article generator and create an article, right? And it will create an article. Let me create an article. What are we going to talk about today? And yes, I know, Chris. I get it. I know. Change is always tough when it comes to these menus and things, right? But I assure you, it's a better menu. It has everything in it. It's really good. Will my blogs change to this? No, not at all. No. This is a completely new system. Completely new. We are no longer selling WordPress blogs. I don't bother with them anymore. They're very complicated, and it throws me into the mix. Now, if you have one, it's there forever. I'm not going to do anything to them. I just chose not to sell them anymore. And same with cPanels and things like that. It's just not it's just not what I want to do, because I end up being the person that has to teach people how to use these things, and I don't want to do that. It's very complicated stuff. Now, my blog that I've created is quite simple to use because all you can do is post articles, like back in 2010 when they were really big. WordPress is not that big anymore. Well, it's big, but people don't buy it anymore as much as they used to. Anyways, you can create an article on anything that you would like. All right. So the future of AI and entrepreneurs using it to generate leads and social network postings. I'm just making this stuff up, so this isn't something I would. Okay, so it's going to create a very short article, and I do it in HTML. And this will be in the help video that I do for all of you. Okay, when this is sold and you see, oh, there's a help video, this will be included in the help video because I want people to use the article generator. You put in your topic and then you say generate HTML, because this editor will accept HTML specifically for this type of editor, right? So what we do is we can copy the link to the image, which we can put up in here. And then we want to go back and we want to copy the article itself, the title. And we're going to put this under AI and automation, right? And then we go down here and we can copy the body of the actual article. And you see how nice that looks, how well formatted it is. It looks very good. The AI revolution, stuff like this. Now, you can post your own stuff in here. There's nothing wrong with that. And so what I did was I created a source, Q22, I think that is. So you can see what I did was I prepared for the blog. I prepared for it. I said, okay, I'm going to kind of say, okay, everything that I do is going to be HTML. I will get the AI to write for me when I don't have anything, if I just want to do. And I had the AI make me this. I said, I want you to create a George Kosh, that kind of stuff. I fed it the information. Create me a signature file that looks really nice in HTML because the editor uses HTML. So I'm ready to publish the article. All right. So we've got that all set. And so we're going to hit publish. And then you can take a look at your blog and you'll see that there's my new article. And you can see this was my last bootcamp workshop, right? So it just does what it's supposed to do. Now, I have added a few things that I thought people would enjoy, right? Number one is a settings area. Oh, before I show you that, you can manage your articles too. So you can go in here and delete articles. You can edit the articles. And the other big thing is it will update your sitemap. And if you're saying to yourself, what's a sitemap? Don't really worry about what it is. It's something that Google will look at from time to time. What it does is it scans your site and it says, the sitemap says to Google and to Bing and all these companies, this is what's on the site. And when it sees something new, it indexes it. Okay, and that's what I'm working on with this. So anyways, whenever you edit or do anything, your sitemap is updated immediately. Okay, so this is where you can manage your articles. And then of course we have site settings, which, you can't change this. This is something that we will set up for you. And I will tell people, if you want it on a separate domain name, just let us know by tech support. We'll set it up for you, no problem. Okay. Or by default, we will set it up on blog dot your domain name. And if you say Kevin says, well, I already have a blog, no problem. You can send us a confirmation because you will always confirm after you order, do you want this? Or do you just want to register a domain name? What do you want? Let us know and then we'll set it up. So you have your site title, okay, which shows up top, learn what's there, and then you have a subtitle here. Okay, so you have control of those. And then your photo you can upload and you can change the size of it, different size. And then of course you have a logo. And I'm going to probably put a link here to the logo generator, right? But the logo generator will create a nice logo for you if you want. If you don't want your logo, you would turn it off here. And then the about area will be blank, okay? Because that's about you. You can put that in. You can have it really well formatted. Like right now, the formatting in this isn't very good, right? So I can take it and say to GPT, I want this really, I want this to pop. I want you to just put some cool stuff in there. So it could do that. The Get Started button can go anywhere you want. I can make this go to AD33, which is just, right? I can have it go there if I want. And then you can change the pop-up width. So what I would do is I would go in here and I would save my settings, and then I could check the pop-up. Make sure that, when this is popped up, it looks the right size, which looks okay to me. That's fine. I don't need it to be much bigger than that. 3 profiles: Facebook, Twitter, or X, or YouTube. Are there any questions? Let me see what Varn says here. It's this, Varn, it's the same. It's basically the same, but again, it's easier to use because that's all it does. And it will also create an image for you, and it will format it automatically as either text or HTML. So it does offer quite a few things, right? Like you go in here and you can also create email, of course. But as far as the article generator, this is specifically trained to create an article for you that works with this system in particular. Okay, so I created this system really knowing that this would be the future. So I guess that kind of summarizes it a bit better for you. But I do like the image creation. It creates you a nice image, and then it gets stored permanently for you, right? Okay, so that's a good thing. Anyways, scrolling down, this area here, the subscribe box. Now this is going to be interesting. It will be for signing up associates. So this little box here that you see is yours. If you want, you can put whatever you want in there to sign people up. I will again urge you to use GPT if you're with an affiliate program and they say you can use this, this form to sign people up. You go into GPT and you say, build me a nice form. I will do that all in the help video. You also have, so you can rub it out. You could just get rid of it if you want. But I would leave it because what we're going to do is we're going to make that into a sign up under you as a Worldprofit associate. Okay. Next, the 3 bottom boxes are also yours. You can change these to whatever you want. All right. You can say instead of about Worldprofit, it could be this. Again, I really urge you to use AI to help with that. And I will have a link in here to the AI specifically designed to help you with that code. Okay, there'll be a little link up here in the top. I know I'm pointing to my own computer. It'll be over here. There will be a little button that says, AI to help you with this. And I'll have the same link up here, a little button. You click on it and it will boop, pop up and help you. Okay. Now, this is something that people have always asked for. I wanted to show you this. I almost forgot about another. I'm going to take you to the main area here in a minute. The header code. This is an advanced area for people that want to put Facebook pixel, Pinterest, when you go to these other networks, they will say, if you put this on your site, we will be happy. Put this in your header area, right? In between the head tags. So remember, it says for advanced users. So if you're saying, I don't have a clue what George is talking about, then don't go here. Let's just leave it blank. It will come up and you can put stuff in there. The footer code is yours. This will be awesome because you can put ads in there. You can put diamond rotator. You can put chat bots in there, right? So you can have a chat bot show up when people come to your blog on all the pages. Isn't that cool? So you can put whatever codes you want in there. Just make sure you're line them up. Again, advanced users will love this because now you can have much better control over that kind of thing. Okay. Are there any questions about that? Categories are very simple to set. You can, you have no problem setting different categories and things. Ria says, I found you and remembered that is that hard part, except I didn't catch the first, I cannot find them on. Yeah, Ria, you must have missed the start. There's no more classic button. It's gonzo. Do you understand, Ria? Because you asked Sophia that. You're the reason I brought it up. It's gone. Doesn't exist. Can we sell outside? Yes, of course you can. Absolutely. You can do product reviews, right? You can do a product review using the article generator if you want. Let's do a product review. Do you want to do a product review? Let's do a product. So, anyways, this is the category area. You can delete them. You can add new categories. Do something. Let's review. Let's do a say we do a product review of it could be any product that you want, right? You can pick a product and review it. I don't even have a clue what product I would review. Let's just do a random one. Say that we just go randomly and I just grab something off Amazon, old Black Friday. Let's do a product review of this computer here. So what I want to do is I want to click on this computer. I like it. It's the Asus whatever gaming laptop. There you go. Okay, so who cares? So we're going to go in and we pick up the A writer and I said, I want to do a product review of this. I want a product review of this. Here is my link to purchase it via my Amazon store, right? So if you're a reseller, you can get the link right here. Okay, so there's my link. So I copy that and I put it in. All right, oops. Bring that up. I don't know. I've never done this before. Let's try an article and see what it does. It might work. So yeah, Levi, you can do whatever you want. Sky's the limit. That's exactly why I miss the old-fashioned blogs where you get up in the morning and you say, you know what I want to do? I want to write an article and post it to my blog. And you would get in and it would say, well, what's the subject? Now you go in, it says, would you like to block HTML, design this? And would you like to do this and this? It's got a picture of a mouse. Isn't that funny? So there's the review. I'll just use the mouse. So what? You could go here, Pixabay, and say laptop computer, right? Let's just do that. And you get your laptop, find the laptop. There's a nice laptop there. So you copy that, right? Instead of worrying about all this other stuff. So there's your picture. And then you go over here. So you don't have to use that. You don't have to use it. Then take that. There's this. Select a category. It could be, you might create a category before you do this, tech and hosting. You could say product reviews. Okay, and then we go over here and we copy the HTML, do the source button first, put the HTML in, and there, wow, look at that. There's a nice review. I don't know if it put check price on Amazon. I don't know if that link worked. Did it put a link in? Let me see. Yeah, it did. Look at that. The link is there. Wow, good for it. Pretty smart. So then I go in here and I do the source button and I go Q22, which is my special thing. And I think I'm ready to publish. So I publish the article. And then if you go to my blog, yeah, blog, please, not this one. Blog. Let's see if it opens. So there you go. So if somebody reads my article now and they go to the bottom and they click here, they will go to my store. So now you've got an Amazon store on your site. Your whole blog is an Amazon. Oh, remember the old days when you used to pick up a phone and call somebody and they answered? Now you got your phone, it's got a million widgets. This is the exact reason why I designed this way. I just want people to wake up in the morning and post an article while they're drinking their coffee and not have a block editor show up or, oh, you've got SEO, you've got, what are the titles and what are this and what is that? I go into my blog right now, it's a nightmare. By the way, my blog's gone. This is my blog. This is my blog now. I don't use the other one. I trashed it, got rid of it, threw it out, garbage. So this is what I want, right? And it's true what Sandy Hunter is saying. WordPress is a wonderful program if you're super advanced and you want everything. right? I want it all. I want a big menu and I want 1,000 things. Well, you already got that with Worldprofit, right? We already got enough stuff in there. I wanted simplicity. And look how nice this looks. Isn't this nice? It's just beautiful, right? You send somebody there, hey, I did a product review. Now you can just post the link. You say, here, there's the link right there. I'm quite happy with that. This is very nice, right? So people go back and they can see your articles and all the stuff. You could just post 50, 60 articles in here, no problem. Yes, I did. So Mark, that would be a special request. I have the code written for that. And it was not easy. So I can bring in, say, a ballpark number up to 100 recent postings. Okay. So if you said to me, George, you gotta throw in an extra couple bucks, like 20 bucks sort of thing, because it is a bit of a task. But I created some code to do that, because that's how I did this, right? I have blog.worldprofit, blog.georgekosh, and sandyhunter.com are all three. I imported, I believe, about 80 to 100 articles. Generally speaking, what I did, now I remember, I did it from January the 1st, 2024 on. Yes, you can, Kevin. But again, I can bring some of your stuff from the old one. So what you do is when the order form comes up, and believe me, I'm working very hard at this. This is my baby. I'm working hard on it. I will put up the order form, and what you do is you order the blog, and then you fill out a support ticket, and you say, "Hey, convert," knowing full well that I will only bring a year of articles in. Okay, and I don't know. I might not charge for it. I don't know yet. Since I host all the blogs, I can access your database and I can pull in some stuff. But I work with GPT on this problem, and it helps solve it. It's very difficult to pull in those things. But you can see here, if you go into my articles, like deep into the articles, like way up here, you can see these are from 2024. And you see how the formatting is off? That's the only problem, but it does bring in the content, right? Yes, Levi, it is stuff. So can I show you something? Now I know we look at the blog, it's just taking up all of our time. I love this thing. Um, Let me show you something else here in the member area that I also added for you. I did this for Kevin Brown, but I thought, I'll make it system wide. So I redesigned this a bit. If you go down here, there's other head tags. And again, this is for custom header tags like Twitter. I don't even know what OG is. I think AI put that in there. You can even put in these tags if you want up in here. Just do them line by line by line by line. So you can put the whole meta, that big long meta thing in there if you want. Or you could just put this kind of part, that part in there if you want. Because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. But there are many other tags now. People, oh, I want this tag from, Joe Blow's website says, here's the meta tag. So I go, oh no. So I'd have to go in and manually put it in. So now you can put them in. And they're invisible. You can't see them, right? You can't see them. So be careful. Just put in proper tags, try. I know. They're there though. So you can put them in. And there are things like Facebook Pixel. Like meta tag is one thing for Facebook, but they also have a pixel one and all this stuff. And they always say, put it in the head area of your site. So you can do that now. All right. Oh, those are old articles. But yeah, so that's coming. Okay. Are there any other questions about the blog? What does Pixel do? Levi, that's a good question for Chat GPT, because I don't know. I really don't. I haven't got a clue. I wish I knew. Well, I kind of wish. I'm glad I don't know, because there's a lot of stuff, Levi, that I just don't know because I just don't care. I really don't. I just care about promoting and getting people to sign up for World Profit. Yes, the brain is big. But if you do have questions, Levi, you can ask Sophia, right? Let's go ask Sophie. Can I call her Sophie? Sure I can. So we go in here and I say, what is Facebook Pixel? What is it? I don't even know. I honestly I don't. It says it's a snippet of code. Do you plan to use Facebook ads? So if you were going to advertise with Facebook, you would have Pixel. And I don't plan on it. Okay? So I guess who cares? Varn says, George, do you use Instagram? No, I want to be honest. I don't. I don't. Um, Again, ask Sophia for advice, but also you can go under AI and you can go into this area here called social media content, and it will create you some content for Instagram and Facebook. I know this thing is addictive. I got leads from this, folks. I got leads. I really did. You could tell it to, do that review of that, the Asus Rogue, you know, post that to your Facebook. Wouldn't that be something? I'm not going to do it because I'm running out of time. I got to get to the other stuff here. All right. So you've seen this. Great for blogs. Design services. I wanted to show you folks some of the stuff we've done with design. So if you go here in your member area, where's my member area? It's right here. Home. Click on design services and you can order a design package. And you can view some samples, but down here is where you would just say, it's for your affiliate site. We are working on a design quote system for bigger sites, but that's not ready yet. We're really loaded down with this stuff. So it's here. And what you get from it are things like this. This is a squeeze page that we created for one of our customers, one of our members. Okay, and then here's another one that we just created. Was this for you, Varn? I can't remember. Did you order that? No, this was someone else maybe. I don't remember. Anyways, beautiful page created, right? Luther, this is for Luther Robinson. He ordered the design services and this is what we created for him, for his whatever Easy Now is. Okay? So design services are there. It's $67. There's no hosting fee every year or anything like that. All right. It's for any member. Actually, associates can buy this. We've had associates purchase ebooks and design. So you get the commission if one of your associates buys or somebody that you've sponsored buys. Same with the ebook creation. We've created many ebooks now. I think about 10 or 12 of them. All right. So Black Friday offer, they're on now. Renew, extend, or convert. So all you have to do is go to your member area, and on the left menu, you will see a button that says renew or upgrade, or it might say upgrade. It's on this left menu, and you click on it, and the Black Friday offers are already in there, ready to go. All right. So what do you get with Platinum? Well, you get a lot with Platinum. You get all of our new AI stuff, everything we've got that Silver members don't get. You get the AI photo booth, which I've used that thing. I'm loving it. I create all of my videos in YouTube with it. So when you see my videos here, see all these images here of me? They're all done in the photos. That's not me. That's Sophia. These are me just done in the photo booth. I sit there on my webcam and I go, whatever, and it'll remove my hands if I want. It's just, you just say I want, to do this and do that, and it's really cool. So you just go into the photo booth, photo booth, and you take a picture of yourself, which I can't do because I'm on my camera right now. It might not even load my. Oh yeah, it's loaded. But you can upload a current photo and tell it to do something with it. Lots of people are playing with this one. Okay, so there's a video here to help you if you're not sure, and we'll take you through it. Okay, so you get that. Oh, I've lost myself. Anyways, there we go. Back home. All right, so the other things that you get are the AI photo and image enhancer. And any updates to these are also included, of course. The AI and email. Now, if you purchase the blog, this comes with it too. All right. But anyways, this is the whole platinum system here. If you want, you can. It's $999.95 prepaid for 1 full year, which saves you like $600, $700, $800. You can renew your silver membership. Many people are coming in now and they get their 30 days of silver included in the Traffic Power Pack. If you want, you can make the silver 1 full year for $497. Okay. Now, if you just purchased, contact support will come up with a deal for you, okay, to do these things if you're brand new. Are there any questions about that? Does anybody have any other questions? It looks like November is well, we got a long time left. Look at the leaderboard here. That is really cool. There's a lot more sales than this. I only show 20. I always just show 20, but there's a lot more people making sales, which is fantastic this month. Really great month. All kinds of new names too that I'm seeing up there. Anybody? I see we have a room packed. Don't be embarrassed. Ask, pretend I'm Sophia. You guys, I look over here at Sophia's stuff and I see, I'm not kidding, 1,300. 1,300 people asking questions. All of them are associates, mostly. I'll just show you quick. Can I show you just quickly? Just to prove it. I want people to see. I'm not going to show you any names, but look at this. This is it. I'll show you Gerald. No, I'll show you this one. So you see this? Do you see these numbers here? 1,300. This is voice chat. This is Sophia. Look at that. 1,300. Incredible. Really is something. Like 1,300. We just put Sophia up like what, 6 weeks ago? Heavy promotion. That's correct. Okay, are there any questions? Does anybody need help with anything? And what I plan on adding to the report card is the traffic injections. It will just simply say your next injection is on this date. And Cordell, Corky, welcome back. Corky, I know you go by Corky. Cordell has been with us before. I don't know when you signed up. I could look it up, but I won't. You have been quite a member. I don't know how far back you go. When did you first sign up? I don't remember. It was a long time ago, I thought. But he's typing, so let's see. I don't remember. I saw it long ago. I know it was a long time ago. Very long. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap it up. If I've missed anything, ask Sophia or fill out a support ticket and I'll be happy to help. I promise you, I will somehow, some way get that blog out. Okay. And you guys can have those beautiful articles up. You can do product reviews. You can offer a blog at, you know how I said you can make sales. You say to somebody, listen, I'll do a review of your affiliate program on my blog and it'll be there. It'll be in Google and everything forever. and I'll put your link in it. And then I'll give you a page on my website, just like I showed to the VIP group, my YouTube video. It's right here. If you guys want to go watch it, it's right here. Just go to where is it? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Turn your website into a money machine, basically. That's what this one was. It says turn your website into a commission generating, a bonus strategy you can employ. What I tried to convey in this video was that, oh, thanks, Scott. Thumbs up. What I tried to convey to people is that not many affiliates have websites, right? How many people, entrepreneurs, actually have websites? Not many, not many at all. So leverage your site, leverage your real estate, and say to somebody, listen, if you join my affiliate program and pay, I'll give you a page on my website. Honestly, folks, it takes 2 minutes to create. It's just nothing to it. I created one in here. I don't know. There's the site I showed you last week I created for this person. Just a fictitious thing, right? And yeah, Karen, I can't wait either. Like we just did a product review. Could you imagine if I sell something? So I'll sell that computer. That was an expensive computer though. I don't know about that. Anyways, can you tell I like golf? Every single video is golf. Anyways, everyone have a great weekend. And I think Thanksgiving weekend is next week, right? That's the big real Black Friday and Cyber Monday and everything. So we will, I will be on, of course. In Canada, we already had Thanksgiving. Okay. And Levi, I promise you next week, early next week. I've just got a few things I'm working on. Okay. So have a great weekend, everyone. Signing off, and I'll see you next Friday.